We are talking about trauma today and the different things that life can do to traumatize us and how the Lord has got the power to heal, of course. Let us quickly take a look at the Bible and people who went through emotional trauma or the damage of the soul. Honestly, when it comes to scripture, who hasn't? Who hasn't gone through psychological damage of some kind in the Bible? Now, our guest in studio this morning, Pastor Nounoush, author of the book Healing from Trauma and Childhood Programming, she says that God is a master psychologist. We are with Pastor Nounoush this morning. She's been in ministry with her husband since 1998. They've got 3 children. They're the founders of City Harvest Church in Bronkhorstspruit. She's a psychology student. She is founder of She Lamb Ministries that was birthed out of walking through her own healing and childhood trauma. And she's the author of Healing from Trauma and Childhood Programming. The book has since been translated to French. Of course, it's in English as well. And it's currently being translated to Portuguese. Pastor Nounoush Ilunga, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
We are so grateful to have you here today.
Yes.
Why do you think the movement is so, or rather She Lamb Foundation, why do you think the movement is so impactful? Why do so many people want to read this book? And what is the She Lamb Foundation?
We believe that there is a child in each and every one of us that need to be healed. So She Lamb is a ministry that brings spiritual healing, psychological, which is mental and emotional healing, to women around the world, women and families around the world. Now, as we are looking at our childhood, as I speak in my book about childhood trauma, why am I talking about childhood while we are dealing with adults?
Yes.
Childhood, because our brain is made by our environment. Why programming? Because there are patterns that are developed, as we are facing atrocity when we grow up. Our patterns are being corrupted with trauma, with pain, with all negative messages that our brain picks up. Then our brain develop what we call egocentric, and that is a defense mechanism that helps you falsify, reality and what you are going through to make you be comfortable with life. And that distort our personalities.
Ooh, so, I love it. I love what you just said there.
Yes.
Falsified identities that have been created by corrupted childhoods. I actually want us to go into it because you mention it in your book, how we create these pseudo-personalities based on what we've been through. And we don't actually know that these are the results of trauma. I'm seeing your messages, healing. Bridget, Beatrice, Johan, Ansu, James, Alice, I'm seeing all your messages. Remember, there's only 20 copies available. So make sure you come by the Impact Station, show your message, and pick up your book. I'm so glad that I'm seeing so many people commenting because the child in us always needs healing. We see this in scripture so many times. And I know, Pastor, you mentioned Joseph in your book, how much Joseph even had to heal from his childhood. So though we may be grown, there's a part of us that's still a child, and that child needs healing.